Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. As I said, good evening, because the most important thing on this planet is love, happiness, and pure kindness. And when we see the world for what it really is, what do you see on this planet? With the global elite, with everything's happening, with the world economy crashing since 2019. They knew this was coming. I knew it was coming because we've been quoting this, certain networks have been quoting this for the last, you could roughly say, 7 years. And when the world elite have an agenda against the humanity of the world, right? 7 years ago, I was being dragged through the courts for crimes I didn't commit. You know, does that not make the world think we have a right to stand up and fight for the world? And when you stand up and fight for the world, ladies and gentlemen, the world doesn't listen. The world doesn't listen to you. The world elite don't listen to you. They don't care about your agenda. They don't care about my agenda. All they care about is themselves. You look at the world, Prince Charles, George Soros, and all of them, meeting for the last 7 years, even in this global pandemic. The coronavirus is real. It's been real for the last 100 fucking years. It's been commonly known as the common cold. They released the virus stronger than it was. I'm not saying the coronavirus is a hoax. It's not a hoax. Everybody has the corona in their body as a common cold. Everybody has the coronavirus in their body as a common cold. I'm proud of who I am, ladies and gentlemen. For the last couple of years, I've been trying to do up my fucking family home, and everything just automatically shuts fucking down, and you can't even buy a pair of bleeding socks. You can't buy an underpants. You can't buy a bra. Can you buy nappies? They'll probably stop you from buying them soon. The women out there, when the global elite happens in 2021. We'll see what people are putting on their comments, because I'm proud to be dyslexic. And when you see the world economy and the world stage waking up to the world, we'll see. Hello, Ovid. Hello, Samantha. Because when you see the global elite, right? When you see the global elite across the world, 6 viewers, right? Look, I'm proud. I was proud to be in the TV series, The Vikings. Most proudest moment of my life. Most proudest moment of my life. And when you see... No, I don't want to bring her on camera. Right? When you see the world elite changing in front of your face every day of the week. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I'm a bullshit analyst. We read through the bullshit and we see the bullshit. The World Health Organization, even in Ireland, in the last 7 years, in the last 20 years, has been fucked. When you look at the mental health system, they shut down all the mental institutions to say nobody's mad anymore. Nobody's mad anymore. My sister suffers from bipolar. And I'm not ashamed to say that. I can't get through to her to do up my family home. I can't get through to her to do up my family home. And what can you do within the world economy? Will you listen to the gobshites on this fucking planet? Corden our Taoiseach, me all fucking bollocks, me arse. They've been all at they've been at these meetings in the last 7 years. They've been global, going to these the meetings with George Soros and all of that. Normal media, right? I'm not saying it's fake news. Some of it's real and some of it's not. I'm proud of who I am. How did the Vikings get their news? They travelled from one destination, from one continent to the next. And they travelled the news and they brought the news to the world. It was called a news report back then, and it was the news. They wrote down the news and it was written down as the way they had seen it. And now we have social media, and the real news doesn't. Did the real news reveal the truth to you? Does the real news reveal the truth to you, my friends? Does the real news reveal the truth to you? It's not up to me. It's not up to me to tell you to decide what the real news is really about. I'm proud of who I am. All I want to do, ladies and gentlemen, is get back to work. Do you know what I mean? And maybe the world economy won't let me get back to work till I get there. You see, what they're not telling you, right? What they're not telling you is, right, your DNA, you have a right. You have a right to your DNA. Right? The global elite agenda is to put your DNA in the coronavirus vaccine. I'm not saying anything bad or wrong. Okay? They're going to bring in everyone in 2021. They're going to take your DNA. This has been proven, and it's been said for the last 7 years. It's called the global reset. Everybody that has everyone that doesn't have the coronavirus, they're going to put James Murphy from down the road, right? I could get his DNA, and he'll get my DNA, and then he'll have my genes. I think that's totally wrong, ladies and gentlemen. I think that's totally wrong, because in the end of the day, right, nobody has the right to your DNA. No medical research has the right to your DNA. Your DNA cures you. Your DNA cures you, ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't cure. It might cure Johnny Jones down the road. It might cure Johnny Jones down the road, but it won't fucking... yeah, right. Is when you think about that. When you think about that. Your DNA. What else will they do with your DNA? It's a genetically cloning. You could be cloned without you knowing. Look at Dolly the sheep. That was proven. It could happen. How many clones are out there, ladies and gentlemen, at this particular time we don't know about? I'm not a conspiracy theorist. We've been at war for the last 200 fucking years. And when you look at the Good Friday Agreement, hello 8 viewers, right? When you look at the Good Friday Agreement, that Good Friday Agreement is coming to the halt in 2021. And all of a sudden, all the world leaders, George Soros, and all of them. Donald Trump refused to sign that document. Why? Because Britain are refusing to give Ireland back to the people. It doesn't matter if England owns part of Northern Ireland. They're still British citizens, but it is still Ireland. When you see that, the world reset, that's when the world reset begins. When Ireland takes over, when England tries, right? The Good Friday Agreement needs to be, Yeah, we need our 6 counties back. We love the British. We love the world. But that's when the reset began. When they signed them documents 100 years ago, against the Irish people went across the world. They went to England. They went to America. Most of them were killed in the land of England. They went to America. It became the land of opportunity because of the Irish. That's not a conspiracy. That's not a conspiracy. The Irish built America. The Irish built America. And when you look at George Soros and all of them, Bill Gates, he has no relations in Ireland. It's what they're trying to tell you. Donald Trump had no relations in Ireland. He wasn't a Celt. Does that not make the world think? I'm not having nothing against Donald Trump, but when you look at Donald Trump's history, he was a German. He is trying to do wrong. Not wrong to the world. What Germany done was wrong to the world when they signed the world economy to the world. The Queen is a Gothenburg. A German. And when you look at Angela Merkel and all of that, I'm not saying anything bad. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I'll hold up my hands. And I very rarely go live. And when you see the world economy breaching in front of your face every day of the week, you can't go to the shop. You can't go out and play music in your local pub. You can't go out and entertain the public. I'm proud to be a typecast actor. I don't have the fucking coronavirus. We all have the coronavirus within our system. I suffer from bronchitis for the last 30 years. Since I've been a kid, I suffered from chronic bronchitis. I was born with it because of scoliosis. And when you see the world's economy crumbling in front of your face every day of the week, even when you look at Bertie Ahern, he screwed Ireland. We have Willie O'D and fucking God. When you go back and look through your history books, right? Michael Collins was sold out to the world, and that's a common fact, because De Valera didn't want to go and sign the agreement against the British because he wasn't Irish. He was born in New York, America. He was born on the Irish Sea going across to America. And he wasn't born till he got to America. His parents brought him to America. And he wasn't born till he got to America. And he was born. And he was brought up in the global elite. That's nearly 100 years ago. Does that not make the world think Michael Collins was a great man? A lot of people criticise us for saying that. Don't mind fucking Sinn Féin. They're not the People's Republic. I love Sinn Féin. They stood up for a lot of policies in this country for the last 100 years. But they're going against their own policies for the last 7 years. You could say for the last 15 years they're going against their own policies. Well, they should be the leaders of this country. They should be the leaders of this country. When you look at the global elite, but they're not. You know, when you look at all the leaders across the world, Australian leaders. Australia is under complete fucking lockdown for the last 4 years. When you actually look at this, they were doing this behind closed doors. They were burning down forests. And shutting down bogs across the world without people knowing. And then all of a sudden the global reset began in 2020. The mass panic. 2021. you will have no money. If ye may have a good look at your money today, you may have a good look at your money today. Have a good look at your money today. You have a good look at your money today, and what do you see? We're in the euro. Right? We're in the euro. You have a good look at that money. Have a good look. By 2021, within the total reset, the money will be gone. All of a sudden we're hearing about cryptocurrency for the last 5 years. For the last 5 years we're hearing about crypto. The new reset, the new economy, the new world. Open your eyes. Open your eyes, ladies and gentlemen. Because we all know what Jimmy Fix-It was. Yeah, we all know what Jimmy Fix-It was. He fixed it for a lot of children and a lot of dead people, didn't he? That's all I'm saying. Yeah. Do you know? And Rolf Harris, he had a wooden leg. And where's he now? He's in prison. Where's he now? He's in prison. And where's feckin', do you know, feckin', what's his name? Feckin', you want to be in my gang, you want to be in my gang. Where's he? Do you know? Does that not make the world think? Do you know, I know his fucking name, but I'm not going to fucking mention him. Gary fucking Glitter, me fucking arse. Because in the end of the day, you look at that, right? You look at all back. You look back at certain programs over the years. You see the world waking up in front of your eyes. You see the world waking up in front of your eyes. There's genuine people out there. I'm a genuine person. I believe in love and light. I believe in the world. I believe in the world the way the world should be. Jesus was killed for trying to wake up the world. Are they going to hang everyone what doesn't take the coronavirus vaccine? Your DNA in a needle and given to me. Are they going to kill? Are they going to do it? Makes you think, doesn't it? It's the total reset. Do you know, it's total reset. Like, the coronavirus is real, ladies and gentlemen, and we all know that, because it's not as bad as they're making out. When you think about that, because when the end of the day, I'm going to go back and I'm going to get Siri to read out these comments because I'm proud to be dyslexic. Because in the end of the day, hopefully she does. Because in the end of the day, I had 6 viewers, now we only have 4. Because it's not about views, ladies and gentlemen, it's about getting the message out. Accessibility. $42 or $49. She won't read it because Siri, she won't let me now. Hello, Vori Lee. No, I don't. Hello, David Dobra. I just said I'd do that. I'd go live, and like when you see, right, when you see the world economy crashing in front of your face, right, it's the global reset, ladies and gentlemen. How many times do we have to repeat that? The global reset. You know, the global reset. How many times do we have to explain that to the public? How many times do we have to explain that to the public with the total reset? We don't have to explain that to the public, right? Because we, in a way, we have to explain it to the cat. The cat will be going on now in a minute anyway. The total reset of my life and my brain abscess, right? And I wear this hat for a reason, because Star is my stage name, Pete Star, and I'm proud of that. When you see the world reset, what way do you think? What way do you think about the world reset? You want to come live and speak, right? Feel free, because in the end of the day, right, the global reset is setting. And all these paedophiles we won't mention, I don't want to be brought down by the global elite. I need my career. I'm proud of who I am. I'm proud of who I am. I'm trying to make I'm trying to make a name for myself for who I am. I want to be recognized for who I am. Not for a conspiracy fucking bullshit fucking analyst. When you look through the real news doesn't reveal the truth. You know? And thanks for sharing. Because in the end of the day, if you want to come live and speak the truth. The truth is the truth, nothing but the truth. And where does it say that? In the Bible. Is the Bible real news? They actually, in the Bible, they quoted on this. There'll be peace for 7 years on this planet. After 2021, there will be peace for 7 years, because the people on this planet will wake up and the global war begins against the global elite. Like, people need to wake up to this. People need to wake up to this. People need to wake up to the world agenda. People need to wake up to what's happening. I said 7 years ago, I said hemp was going to be made medicine. CBD, weed, was going to be made medicine across the world. And all of a sudden, it was made medicine. Was I a conspiracy theorist when I said that, ladies and gentlemen? You can go back and look at my videos. They're all still there. They're all still there. When you see the world elite, predicting on your life, they have no right, ladies and gentlemen, to predict on your life. People die of diseases every day of the week. People die of diseases every day of the week. We can't help where people die. We're only a number on this planet. God decides, or the Creator decides when we die. I'm very spiritual. I believe in tarot cards. I believe, like, a lot of tarot card readers are actually fact. They actually tell you what's actually happening. If you believe in that kind of thing, it does tell you the truth. A lot of things they said to me came to pass. And when you see the world economy seeping down in front of your face every day of the week, seeping down in front of your face every day of the week, it's time to wake up, world. Masks do work on a certain platform. Masks do work. But they don't help you from the common cold. They don't help you from the common cold. We get the common cold every fucking year. This time of the year, it's the flu day. It's the flu year. Every year. But we're on complete lockdown across the world since fucking last year. The beginning of this year, you can nearly say, and the beginning of last year. That's when it began. Do you know, like I'm not a conspiracy theorist. Like, I have friends what literally talk to me within the industry, and they're getting pissed off at it. They're getting pissed off at it because they've no work. We've no work. I was proud to be a typecast actor, commonly known as an extra. And I can't walk onto a set now because of that. Because of this corona, or whatever you want to call it. The global cold. Do you know? It's the global reset, ladies and gentlemen. It's the global reset. I'm not going off topic. It's all got to do with the global reset. It's all got to do with the global reset. And I've literally given up tobacco. I done a video there. I'm on herbal tobacco because, right, the price of tobacco in fucking Ireland and the price of a packet of cigarettes is fucking a joke. Do you know? And weed cures cancer, cures bronchitis. Take in moderation. It cures a lot of things. It cures migraines. Fact. Do you know? CBD. We all have it in our system. 6 viewers. And in the end of the day, when you see the world's economy crashing in front of your face, I done a video there a few minutes ago. I recommend you to go and back and re-watch it. Because in the end of the day, I'm not reading out any comments because I'm dyslexic and I can't read. I read backwards and half your names come out wrong. Do you know? If anyone wants to go live there and speak the truth, your views, aka Pete Starr, is back. The Real News Network will be transferred to Pete Starr TV from tomorrow night. And if you want to speak about real news, feel free to come for the new global agenda called Wake Up Humanity. And if things go to plan, I'll have music in my new studio. If it goes to plan what I'm actually planning. And when you see the world with 3 viewers, I had 7 viewers. But when you see the world, I don't care about viewers. I don't care about viewers. It's not about viewers. It's time for the world to wake up and smell the coffee. It's time for the world to wake up and smell the coffee. Yeah. It's time for the world to wake up and smell the coffee. You know, that's coffee in that cup. CBD coffee. And it's time for the world to wake up and see. We're not stupid. We're just the peasants. We're just the slaves on this planet. When you see the world economy crashing in front of your face, every day of the week, the world economy is crashing down in front of your face. What are you going to do? Bad boys, bad boys, bad boys, what are you going to do when they come for you? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Because in the end of the day, across the world, the police are out in force on streets, stopping the same people every day of the week from going to work. If you work in a factory, it's not an essential. It's not an essential. Food is not an essential anymore, ladies and gentlemen. A pair of socks is not essential. A woman can't buy a bra anymore because it's not essential. She can't buy a knickers because it's not essential. Does that not make the world think? Do we all have to take off our clothes and go out and wear masks on our willies? We're wearing clothes. We're covered up. And wear a mask on our face and cover up our yolks and go around with no clothes, just a willy, you know? Do we have to start doing that? Do we have to start doing that? Turn a mask into an underpants. Put one on the front and one in the back. You're not exposing yourself. Be like a pair of shorts, wouldn't it? Be like a pair of shorts. You're not exposing yourself. Maybe they're telling us in Ireland we don't need clothes. They're telling you across the world you don't need clothes. How the fuck would you survive without clothes? You can't survive without food. And you can't survive without clothes because, right, exposure is a criminal offence. And they're telling you don't need clothes. Whether you walk into a supermarket with no clothes on, buy your food. Are they trying to do away with clothes where the dirty fuckers in the world can look at your willy? Sorry to say it. But maybe that's the way the world agenda is going. Let's think about that for a minute. As I said, you look at all the kiddie fiddlers over the years. Jim will fix it. Jimmy Savile. You know? You look at them. Epstein on his fucking island. I had a wooden leg. Rolf Harris. You look at all of them. Does that not make the world think? The new world agenda, where the paedophiles have control. Is Epstein actually dead? I haven't got a fucking clue. Was he hung in his cell? Have you got proof he was hung in his cell? I haven't got any fucking proof. I haven't got any proof. All of a sudden his girlfriend's gone off the fucking radar. And all of a sudden Prince Charles is talking in the World Congress meetings. Wake up, world. He's the king. According to the world's establishment. Hello, my name is Prince Charles. My mother has not got any power in the world. She got the coronavirus. She has no power. Can you imagine him coming out and saying that? Because when you look at that, he came out nearly 30 years ago and quoted the devil, the fucking, what was his name, fucking, the vampire, the greatest vampire on this planet, what lived in Tasmanian, you know, I can't remember his name off the top of my head and not supposed to remember, because in the end of the day, he's fucking related to him. Do you know, fuck me, does that not make you fucking think? Stick her head, they'll chop off her heads if you don't reveal, if you don't believe in their agenda. They chop off your fucking head and they'll stick it on a fucking stake. Do you know what I mean? Is that going to happen? Is that actually going to happen to the world? If you don't believe in their agenda, they're going to stick her head on fucking stakes. Do you know? We all know who fucking Dracula was. I shall not mention him because he brings evil to the world. You know? And Halloween is All Hallows Eve, where Halloween is when the moon officially settled on the crops of the world. And the pagans danced around the pagan cross of truth, humanity and love. And they brought the dead back to bring power back to the world. But they changed it, didn't they? The Catholic Church called it Satan Day. No, it's not. Now it's the total reset of the world. Watch this space next year. Watch this space next year. We'll see the total new agenda on the new reset. Think about it. Because the new reset is happening for the new 4 viewers or whatever is joining in. As I said halfway through this video, it's not about the viewers. It's not about the viewers. It's about getting the message out there. And the most important thing is, ladies and gentlemen, open your eyes. We're not alone in the universe. And we're not stupid. The world is not a stupid race. How many times did Jesus say, wake up and understand love? How many Yahweh, Elohim, they're all the same. Is Santi coming this year? I hope he is. Because in the end of the day, the most important thing is on this planet is we all need to be safe. And the people that are tuning in, I'm not going back over me rant. Because in the end of the day, right, if you want to go and come live for a few minutes and speak your truth, speak what you actually seen, feel free. I'm not afraid to be myself. I'm not ashamed to say who I am. Am I breaking any laws? I'm not breaking any laws. I'm not breaking any laws. There's certain people out there who are trying to reveal the truth for the last 15 years and they're being blocked. I'm just speaking my mind. It's not a criminal offence. It's not a criminal offence to speak your mind, is it? If anyone has to put that answer down there, it's a criminal offence to speak your mind. Is it a criminal offence to speak your mind? Is it a criminal offence to speak your mind? I just turn up the sound because I have headphones in. Right? Yeah, it's a criminal offence to speak your mind. If anyone wants to put hello, Ireland, Burglash. You know what I mean? Does that not make... Hello, Sumta Howard, because that make the world think, because I'm proud to be dyslexic. Right? And Craig Enright, hello, is watching. Because in the end of the day, right, hello, Finn. Because hello, Lorraine Phelps. Because the most important thing is, when you are watching in the background, ladies and gentlemen, if Facebook popped up on this new program I have, I'd see them in the background. Only 4 viewers. And with the people who are up there watching in the background, hello, technology. And she won't read it out because I won't let her read it out, because everyone can see what she said, what Finn said there. Because when you see the world changing in front of your face every day of the week, I'm proud of who I am. A lot of people don't know what I've been doing for the last 30 years trying to sort out my life. They choose who comes star. I don't choose. I wish I did. It's up to God who chooses, but it wasn't. It's not now. With the new global reset, the world elite choose. Who is the president of America? Donald Trump. But to know, according to the globalists, he's fucking not. Yeah. Like when you see the world, right, crumbling in front of your face every day of the week. Do you know, does it make you think that we all need to turn into Cybermen? I don't even care what people are saying because it's not. I don't really care. I'm proud to be dyslexic. If you could be a bully, you could be not. But it doesn't really bother me because in the end of the day, I can reset this. I can reset this because when you look at the world economy, right? When you look at the world economy, right? We're not a stupid race. The world, we're not a stupid race. Love and Light woke up the world 7 years ago. I was one of the first people to go live and play a song. Love is here to stay, each and every day. Do you know, and does that not make the world think what was happening within the global stage? Right? And that's all I'm saying. Because in the end of the day, right, I'll be going offline at 1 o'clock, right? And if anyone just literally wants to come live for a few minutes and speak your truth, do you know, it's starting to make me think what's, do you know, like we all know we're not alone in the universe. A lot of films in the last 30 years have revealed the truth. Do you know? A lot of films in the last 30 years have revealed the truth. And 6 viewers now. And I can see who's watching. Do you know? Yeah. You know, pop off there and pop in and out, you know. You're gonna, because it makes you think, doesn't it? Makes you think. Because the people who are watching, right, you can go back and watch this video and go back and watch the first video I done. Even if it does get taken down, right? Okay, if it does get taken down, that proves the world elite rule the world. They choose who speaks the truth, nothing but the truth, so help me God. When you swear on a Bible, you have to say that. Does that not make the world think? The world agenda. Yeah? You know? And all I'm going to say, ladies and gentlemen, if no one wants to go live and speak the truth, nothing but the truth, so help you.
Aaron Raven Beckman.
Sora Mera Mera Mera. Hello. I'll wave at you. Hello, Aaron Raven Beckman. Doesn't that make you think, Aaron? Because the world elite. The world is waking up. The world, we all know the world is waking up, right? Ireland. Global marches across the world for the last 7 years. Global marches. The Yellow Coat movement was the first movement to move. And then the Black Lives Matter fucking game. Bollocks. Because in the end of the day, all lives matter. When you see the world's economy crashing in front of your face, does that not make the world think? 58. But does that not make the world think, I'm going to go offline now anyway at 1 o'clock? Because no one wants to come in and say hello. Because the world economy is crashing in front of your face every day of the week. Next year, 2021, is the global reset. The New World Order has spoken. The New World Order is coming next year in the global reset. Just open your eyes. Does it want to open your eyes, ladies and gentlemen, to the new global reset? Yeah. Do we need to open our eyes? Do we need to open our eyes to the new globe? So we need to reopen our eyes to the global reset. Because in the end of the day, the poor get poorer and the rich get richer. Why should they have the right to our DNA? Right? The global elite want everybody's DNA on this planet for the vaccine to cure the corona, commonly known as the common flu. Since last year, we're on complete lockdown across the world. Everybody has the corona. We all have it. I suffer from bronchitis. I suffer from the common cold. I've no problem wearing a mask. I've no problem. I've no problem wearing a mask. Maybe we're all going to be turned into Cybermen. Who knows? Who knows? If someone wants to go live for a few minutes, feel free, because I'll be going offline roughly at 1 o'clock, 1:05 at the latest. Because in the end of the day, does it not make the world think? Hello, Chelsea Winter. How are you? Because the world needs to wake up. Are we doing a bad thing? The common people, the commoners. I'm a common man. I believe in the common truth. I believe in the world. I'm a common person. I haven't got much money in my pocket. I'm only living off €100 a week. That barely pays your fucking bills. And the world elite are shutting down the world where you can't buy a pair of socks and a bra or a knickers. The world reset is coming. Gurumia Mahagut.